What up, guys? I already got the max rewards for this live arena season. Yesterday night I was kind of derping and kind of half asleep and playing some battles. And I instantly crafted the relic. I didn't really save it for video. Mayhaps I should have, but I just got one of those legendary harps this time. It's live arena relic technically, but harp is kind of okay. It gives you, is it 5% turn meter when you use an ability that doesn't deal damage, but then there is what do you call it? I mean, there's a bunch of random relics that are better for PvE and supports, but what's the one with the crow that gives you extra turns? I mean, that's obviously a lot better and kind of does similar thing, except way better, so harp isn't that great. Maybe I'll just put it on some random champion in PvE for now though, but nothing too exciting this time, sadly. Can't win every time. Okay, speed team with Carnage and Marius. I guess we'll go with Ankora, but I don't know how long she's gonna survive with the Marius. Multi-hits. Do I just instantly go with the Duchess? Oh yeah, I want to try one battle now where I go both Donny and Ankora. Let's do this. I'm not gonna pick Duchess at all in this battle. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we're definitely going for the Carnage ban. I kind of wish I had double reviver now, but let's see. Maybe the Donny comes in clutch. I think I go Empress maybe this time. We're gonna have to deal with both R-base, Stoneskin and Taunt, and with the presumably Mercurial Hilvi, so maybe Empress is better in this battle than my trusty old Rotos. I'm still looking forward to getting some upgrades on Rotos, because he could get +4, that would be huge, but I also wanna put him in Mercurial, which is probably gonna be relatively easy with Death Dealer. Since we only had couple of Grimburst rotations right now, there's kind of very big variation. Some people don't have anybody in Mercurial, some people have like multiple nukers in it without Death Dealer, which is crazy, but there's like winners and not winners, but it's gonna eventually be a lot more even, so I'm not too worried about it. And since I'm gonna do it with Death Dealer and I don't need any crit rate at all on Rotos, should be pretty easy. I do have a couple really good nuke pieces on it, but I think it's like for different types of nukers and not really close to like a full set or anything like that. A1 or A2? I guess we just go A2. Okay, please no 2-turn any people. Marius, please. Okay, that's good. We'll take it. I think I just go A3 first this time. I usually don't open with A3 and it's kind of, if I open with the A3 people are gonna ask about it, and if I open with the A3 the other people are gonna ask about it. I don't like to open with the A3 if I'm full health and you know they are full health and it's not gonna make like the difference. I'd rather save the A3 and plus I'm gonna have like generally bolster or other buffs at the start of the battle. I like to save the A... Hold on, I have enfeeble just to A1. I like to save the A3 either to reduce the cooldown of the A2 with the extra turn, or to heal himself full, or to reduce the duration of debuffs like enfeeble. So I feel like it's very good utility skill. And if they're all full health anyway, or maybe they're squishy and you're gonna kill the squishy champions like Fabian with the AoE nuke, and the tanky ones are definitely not gonna die, I don't think it's worth it to open with the A3, even if the A2 would do slightly more damage, but I think unless you're like low health or have enfeeble or stuff like that, but I think generally on the first turn it's more prudent to hold on the A3 for the next turn, but it's situational, you know. You can't always predict what's gonna happen in the battle. Can we get some kills? Okay, looking pretty good. Bro, am I actually gonna... We're gonna get a win without Duchess, let's go. I don't think lots of people saw that coming from a Duchess 1 trick. We actually played and won a battle like without Duchess, and it was, you know, pretty good team. It's not super heavy mythic where, you know, this is not the worst of the worst, but it's still a tough team. It's a good setup, let's say. Like speed team with Marius, what could go wrong with that? But also that one is not like full squeezy with like Arbiter and Shoot Chen. It's actually kind of tanky, but it's still a speed team. Okay, this guy is cosplaying bot account. This time it's not a bot. I actually won the last battle, so it's not a bot, it's a real account. Maybe, I think this video is gonna be out on Monday, so maybe on Monday we're gonna see some new avatars from Live Arena. I think we have the new Live Arena thing this Sunday, but I'm not even sure. Should be, but they didn't. They always make like not information, announcements about new patches. And then there's like several days until that patch is actually live, and it's always confusing. When is it actually up or not? Do I just go the same thing? What's going on? I think we're gonna try another battle without Angora. I mean without Duchess. Fuck. Empress. Am I gonna go with Empress again? I'm gonna go with Empress. I don't really like the Rotos Hilvi matchup because Hilvi is generally in 9-piece Mercurial and can kind of dwindle down Rotos with the multi-hit and increased defense, and it's kind of, it can do pretty big damage on Rotos because I have it on Death Dealer and it's good affinity and it gives you decreased defense. So even as a support it kind of chunks Rotos pretty well, you know, double hit and everything. And then, you know, wait. Mod. I don't know about this one, but well, let's see. Yeah, but maybe Empress is better against these matchups. My Empress is now almost fully booked. I only need one on the A1, like one book, but the AoE is fully booked out, so... I don't know if I should have gone with Duchess or Maud. I feel like Maud is probably better, but I just don't know if she's tanky enough to take a hit. Dude, everybody is in Mercurial. Holy meta. Damn. Well, this might kind of be a good thing for me, because I suspect that, like, how good can the damage be? Well, we're about to find out, but surely it can't be that great. Should I open with the A2 on the first form? Wait, not A2, I mean A3. Okay, fuck. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't think this team has any... No, he has one polymorph, okay. No, I meant A3, not A2. Not to waste the cooldowns on the second form. Just to get rid of some of those stacks. Now, I can't like do anything on him at the start, but I feel like I might be able to out-tank this team because even the Marius... Ah, fuck, I have I have Teuton, Enfeeble, and Predator. Unlucky. Even the Marius is on Mercurial, and he can't have that good Nuke Mercurial gear. I refuse to believe it. Or Nuker. And, you know, we do have mod, so the mod passive is kind of great. Would be a lot better if my mod was tanky and had the set. I feel like that's kind of one thing about Mercurial, outside of it just generally being good, that a lot of champions that have like some kind of good utility but are not tanky and you're not going first, they are a lot more usable now. So something like, you know, in big part I like Duchess because she is tanky, or not tanky but tankier than non-mythic revivers. Okay, not Teuton Enfeeble, that's fine. It's tankier than non-mythic revivers. We have to go AoE Nuke. I need to dwindle down those stacks. We have to use it on the Mercurial. It's tankier than the non-mythic revivers, but of course Anchor and Mod have more utility. I'm just not really able to always... they need to stay alive for the passives and the utility of those champions. With Mercurial, it's a lot more easy to do. It's not even like... You definitely can... You're guaranteed to survive several hits. And I think a lot of, outside of just thinking about like CC champions with buff strips that don't get polymorphed, I think a lot of squeeze utility champions are more viable now with the Mercurial set. So maybe actually my Duchess is gonna get benched. That sounds kind of crazy to say, but I think we're kind of going in that direction. Oh fuck, I broke the passive. No? Did I not? Okay, I'll take it. Oh, I wasn't expecting that damage. I mean, he didn't have defense buff, so I guess it's good. Okay. My power level surprises even myself. I didn't realize that I hit this hard. I think, well, like somebody in my Discord just the other day, like, you know, one of those drivers that plays on like a big boy account. I think he like dominated me yesterday on some like mad account where everything is +4 and 6-star blessing, and he was kind of giving me like half compliment that you actually did way more damage than I thought you would, or something like that. You know, I'm not as weak as it sometimes seems. Okay, pretty good start. 2 wins in a row without Duchess. That's a first. I don't think that's happened in a while. Never mind me picking 2 battles in a row without Duchess. I don't know when that would have happened last time, or winning both of them. That's kind of crazy. And I don't even have the Mercurial on mod. I've been salivating about the Mercurial mod since before we got the Mercurial, and I was instantly talking that, you know, Galatir is gonna be OP with that. But even for me, mod is gonna be a lot better, because mod has good utility with the passive, cleansing your team, and then A2 buff stripping the enemy, and then, you know, both of those skills healing your team. It's kind of good utility. It's just hard to pull off in practice because she's not tanky and she gets one shot. But now she doesn't, and actually it's totally different. I can build her much faster, and she's still tankier than before, and I can get to use her for the utility. And seems like it's gonna be the same for Angora as well. It's kind of time for everybody to start rethinking about their strats and, you know, champion builds and meta a little bit. No, in the sense that not that like mod or Angora or Duchess are meta, but you know what I mean. I mean, they are definitely maybe better than before, but I wouldn't say that they're meta champions. Okay, let's move on to the next battle. I don't think despite the interesting start we're gonna get to 10 battle win streak, but who knows, maybe we'll get it. Okay, he has intimidating looking name. The name is Ragnarok and the clan was it Royal Reapers? So very doom and gloom like name game from his side. Like end of the world and death. Very edgy. Okay, Niamhe. Probably this is not gonna be Rotos battle. I mean, Ember's battle. I like Rotos against Niamhe. There's not too many super excellent ways to deal with block damage, and almost certainly I'm not gonna be able to ban the Niamhe. It's weird that we have a meta where Polymorph is kind of an afterthought almost. They need to buff Polymorph, unironically. Mercurial is too OP against Polymorph. We need to get something to deal with CC again. Maybe we get something even better than Polymorph was. Okay, Rotos and who else? I don't have like strong choice here that I wanna pick specifically. I could almost go triple nuker. Is that the thing? Should I go Donatello just for the affinity? Well, not just for that, but we do have a good affinity against both the Lockout and Garrel. Maybe I just go with that. I don't really have anything specifically that I want to pick here. What was the name of that champion? Is it Gaspard? Yes, some weird name. Okay, who do we ban? How many nukers does this guy have on Mercurial? Fabian or Niamhe? I think I go Niamhe ban actually. Yeah, let's do it. Well, maybe not that. Maybe it's not that. Maybe that's kind of obvious. I mean, I did pick both Donatello and Angora, so might as well try my odds against the Fabian. Plus, I have very heavy magic affinity team. I don't think this guy didn't even ban Predator, did he? Yeah. Oh my gosh, he let me have my main man. Okay, nice. Predator didn't get locked out. Pretty good. Oh, extra turn. I think I just do A1, not A2, A1. Oh. Ah, that paid off. Let's go. I feel like on Rotos, I kind of, when we have these kind of battles when the enemy is squishy, I too often use A3. I feel like I should just spam A1 more. Just to fish for those extra turns, even if it's not like guaranteed. But I think too often I just do A2 to play long game. Sorry, to play long game on battles that are definitely not gonna last long. I should just do the A1 spamming. Also, I don't think we're gonna kill it, but I think we're probably gonna break the stone skin at least with the A3. I think I just do A3 here. Okay, almost. I don't know if that's gonna make any... it's gonna make difference. I think I can kill everybody with the A2. We're gonna kill him at least. No? Damn. Rotos like totally demolished the stone skin, just a little bit left. Predator like did the big nuke and he barely dented it. What's up with that, Predator? You kind of let me down there. Okay. We're winning. Let's go. I have been on a downward spiral and people have been memeing on me, but we're actually winning today. Let's go. It's only 3 battles. I just have to double check that Predator actually has gear on. Okay, moving on. Okay, oh, look at that. Okay, here's some losses. Look at those wins, let's go. 5 battle win streak, hey, that's pretty good for me these days. I have been pushing, you know, past my limits, and I haven't had the best, I haven't made most use of Mercurial just yet, because I just haven't gotten the right stuff. So, you know, I feel like that's been hindering me a little bit, but probably the bigger deal is that I'm just pushing high and I'm fighting mostly harder enemies than on the last season. Even though we have the Predator, I would be so screwed without Predator. How did I even get the max rewards in Live Arena without Predator and Death Dealer on Rotos? I don't know how I even was able to do it. That's kind of crazy. I rely on those two things so much. If I didn't have them, I would be so screwed. Okay, is this gonna be Rotos or Ember's battle? I'm not quite sure. Rotos can do damage through the block damage and unkillable, but I feel like maybe some AoE would be good here. I think I go Embers again. And Ankara? Even against Maud, really? I mean, against Marius? I think so, I think so. Probably I would pick Maud here if I had Mercurial on her, which I don't. Only like a week, then we get the new Grim Forest season. I can't wait. I don't think I'm gonna get anything else relevant this season. I already got all of the interesting rewards and didn't get too much. I got better loot on the last season. Okay, Gnishak. Are we gonna ban it? Yeah, well, I don't know if I have to. Maybe I don't even have to ban Gnishak. Bro, I don't think I'm gonna ban Gnishak here. Judges or Mod? I think we go Mod. Holy moly, if I just had Merciless Judges, I mean Mod, I think this would be like easy battle. I think we actually... This is not what I would normally do. I think we go Marius ban and we let him have both Gnishak and Lockout. The thing is that, okay, he banned Predator, which makes sense. We do have the Ankara now. We can still get locked out, but not Ankara is in Mercurial, Mod is in Bolster. So we have a little bit of the both worlds. Ankara is definitely not gonna die to the bombs, and others might survive it with Bolster. Predator wouldn't have been in Stone Skin, which would have been kind of better against the bombs, but I mean Predator is just better champion, so I was expecting it to get banned like usual. Okay, we got the Fabian first. If Mod goes before Embrace and removes one of the bombs, we should be pretty safe. Well, Ankara might go, I mean, they are both faster than Embrace, but you never know how the turn meter manipulation game plays out. Okay, Ankara being clutch here. Okay, it's over. Everybody is cleansed, we're safe. Well, you know, let's see if Hilvi and Theodosia are gonna CC us to death, but I feel like we're good. Gnishak got polymorphed. He has two revivers that both have tons of CC. I do have Mod with the passive though, and Ankara with the cleanse, so I think we might be good. Somebody in my Discord on last session I had a situation like this, where I did AoE nuke and they were roasting that I'm just killing the sheep and it's not worth it, but I think it's worth it. Like, we will still deal damage to one reviver and whittle it down and get the cooldowns back. I don't think it would be worth it here to save the cooldown. Maybe this is a bit safer situation than the other one, but Instantly when I get like one champion in Mercurial, you can taste the difference. The set is just that good. I have one champion that I can rely on that it's not gonna get one shot before it takes a turn. Now it might get locked out, and that's why I'm kind of focusing heavily on trying to deal with that, but at least it didn't get one shot and I have a chance to fight back. It's not over though, let's not, you know, let's not get too happy just yet. Maybe I can get the Knee-Shock with the A1. He has to surrender if I get the Knee-Shock with that. He doesn't have anybody in polymorph. Man, he's out, like, he's spamming so much turn meter manipulation. Like, when can I get a turn on my Empress? Ah, Stone Skin. Bro, Empress is just getting so screwed by his team. Empress is not even that slow, he's like 290 speed. Maybe that's not the fastest in the game, but he's not like insanely slow. I think I'm gonna do A2 again, at least we can kill the Fabian and stack the kill streak and what's the other one called? Is it Whirlwind of Death? Whatever that gives you speed. We can get more damage and more speed for kills. The Knee-Shock, now that we have like a prolonged battle, even though I'm not able to finish him off, the Knee-Shock is kind of getting screwed by his poisons. They're actually turning out to be very useful to me. Like, I guess it's like a combination of both Angkor and Mord, so it's not Mord alone. But I haven't seen this kind of interaction a lot. Usually the battles against Knee-Shock I ban him, and if I don't ban him I most probably get one shot. And if I don't, I usually kill them fast. This is kind of unnatural battle for me that it lasted for a while. Okay, now he has to give up though. Okay, we're winning. Quickly queue more battles since it's working out today. He has the frame from the Soul event. I don't know why people went for this. I guess it didn't cost a lot, but it feels such a waste of resources, like a vanity thing to go for that frame. But I think it was like the souls are 50k and then that one is like 5k or something like that. But since he has the frame, I assume that he got both of the souls for Solanar and why do I always forget the partner's name? Glowing and Glimmering, I'm just gonna call them that. Noldua. Noldua just feels like so... It's not the name. Noldua sounds like... I don't know... a place. Noldua sounds like a bacteria or something like that. It doesn't sound like sentient being. Noldua sounds it's like a seaweed or bacteria or like a plant or something like that. Do I just go early Rotos? I go early Rotos. I might regret this. I feel like I fought this guy like yesterday or a couple days ago. The name sounds pretty familiar to me. I can't quite remember exactly, but it seems very familiar. Okay, we're gonna go with Armands. Am I gonna go with Maud again, really? I feel like this time we go Duchess. Or Donatello. Maybe I go Donatello and Hilvi ban. Oh, well, let's see. We could go either way. We could even go for a Nuker ban with this. I have some options. I don't really know who to ban. Parium is making us see their, relics and stuff. I wish I could see what items they are. I will ban whoever is in Mercurial. If Hilvi is not in Mercurial, then I wouldn't ban her, but she probably is. I'm probably gonna ban Hilvi or Fabian. Which one? I think we go Hilvi. Then he doesn't have any direct revives on the team. And the Fabian is kind of squishy, so if we just A1 it with Rotos early on, then it's not coming back until we kill Maritzka, and we can kind of turtle. If we get Fabian dead and we're still alive, we can slowly kill the nukers, and then we can just stall time until we're ready to end the battle. I don't think I have damage to kill Maritzka with A3. I'm not even gonna try. I might, but I don't want to gamble with that. We're just gonna get... Maybe I need to do it. The thing here is that... No, I have to go A2. I do have Donatello passive. I might be fine, but I'm afraid of the Empress A1ing me. Oh, that was a really squishy Maritzka. I should have done A3, I guess. I could have killed the Fabian again. I didn't know it was gonna die that easily. Really low health Maritzka. Maybe it was like a high resistance build, I assume. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Okay, just A1 this time. I was just talking about it before. In this situation, just YOLO with the A1. No point to do A2. Okay. Damn, he has that guy really slow. I think I just do A1. It's not like we're gonna break the stone skin. Well, maybe I would have. The A1 almost took off the stone skin, holy moly. Maybe the Rotos getting extra turn actually would have made the difference there. Wait, is he... Oh, he's block revived. Unfortunate. I thought people go second form on this guy early, but I guess not. This doesn't look like high health too. I guess it's just full... Okay, now he went. He's just full attack. I guess not. I haven't fought against him too many times. Just a couple times. I think there were like quick battles and I didn't really get to see a lot of him. Obviously I read the kit, but it's kind of, you need to play it to, see it. Wait, everybody's block revived now. That's pretty powerful. Block revives. Okay, did we get it? Okay, we got it too. Okay, so I think the other one was like an actual block revive. Or were they both from the... whatever the debuff is called. I forgot what's the name of it. Death Brand. Yeah, I think they were both based on it. Pretty good. That's kind of powerful debuff to put on enemy at the start of the battle. It's very situational, of course, because if they have Mercurial or immunity, then it's not gonna do a lot. But if you get it up, then it, he almost got me there, even though I was kind of dominating him from the get-go, but he still almost soloed me with that champion. How many wins is that? We're actually winning. 7 wins, maybe 3 more, and we actually get the win streak. Well, I mean, this is a win streak, but 10 is for the achievement. I have it, of course, but it's always fun to complete it. It's like a side mission. They should honestly give you, like, if you get 10 battle win streak, you should get a little bit loot, maybe 100 energy or the same stuff that you get when you get 5 daily battles, or is it like whatever, it's like get 200 points and then you get couple of those live arena artifacts. Maybe you get the same chest if you get 10 battle win streak. Like kind of like when we had those bad events just recently, or the not the bad events, I mean the seasonal, not seasonal, like the dungeon event that we have right now. I guess it's called seasonal dungeon. Was it for that? We had that event that you have like a daily repeatable quests. 10 battle win streak, I think, could be like a permanent repeatable quest. I don't think that would ruin the game. It would be kind of fun. Fun to see that, and it should like pop up on the screen, like, you got it, my dude, let's go. Okay, Solanar, is this gonna be the first loss? How do we deal with Solanar? I guess we don't go for too many debuffs, not that I would, I kind of picked my main debuff champion already, but what else? He also didn't go for lockout just yet. Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna go... Angkor has been working, we're gonna keep with that and not even pick dodges at least yet, so I'll go with Angkor and Rotos. Okay, interesting team. I suspect this is one of those where everybody is in Stone Skin or Mercurial, or I mean, I know, I've seen this many times before. They're probably gonna be all in that and they're gonna be kind of slow. Sulfuron could be pretty good here, but you know, how much do I want to give boss for the Solanar? And how much Mercurial does he have? But I think I am, you know, I have to go with Sulfuron if I get the battle like this. I have to see it, but okay, he banned it, so I'm suspecting that none of these, or maybe one is in Mercurial, but probably everybody is in 4-piece Stone Skin since he went for the Sulfurion ban. I still have Armand, so maybe we can get the buff strip with that, it's not over. I would be pretty interested still getting Vulcanus myself. I kind of want to play with him. Okay, so everybody is in 4-piece Stone Skin and Vulcanus is also in the intercept, and we can't go for A3 on the Solanar. I couple times forgot that and did it, but I learned my lesson after like one battle against him where I misplayed. Okay, that's good start. We got Embrus Polymorph and we did get rid of the intercept on Vulcanus. I don't know if I should A2 the sheep or just go A3 on Solanar. I don't think... If I go with... I go A3 on Solanar. This might be controversial or mistake, but if my Predator moves before it, I think we might be able to maybe kill it through the Stone Skin. Can I do it? Let's see. Oh, see. I'm improving. I'm actually learning from my mistakes. People have been giving me hard time lately, and it's time for the revenge arc. Top 100, here I come. Okay. Fuck. Who do we A2? That's a tough question. Okay, no. We were just talking about learning. We A1 Solanar. That's the play. We go for extra turn. Okay, not extra turn, but it... Okay, fuck. It made sense, but it didn't play off. Maybe I should have A2'd Vulcanus. Maybe it would have died, though it takes less damage with the passive, so I'm not even sure about that. I don't know if Rotos can cut in if I revive it now. I do have the... one... Ah, fuck, okay, that's not good. Ah, now it's looking really bad. Solanar is just feasting on us. If he didn't proc that Swift Parry, okay, that's fair enough. We almost got it. If he didn't proc the Swift Parry, I think that would have been it. But of course he did. And yesterday when I was playing, I had like 4 battles in a row with Carnage where he didn't proc Swift Parry. Happens. It was still pretty good win streak, so I'll take that to the bank. Maybe there's still time for another one, but we will see if it's a lost streak now. Solanar is interesting one because he has really good utility and he's like powerful and threatening, but he's also very, you know, squeezy. It's kind of hit and miss champion and it depends what you play against. But I much rather fight Solanar than Predator. Let's put it that way. Okay, this is for sure gonna be Rotos game, but this is almost like a Rotos bait. I don't wanna pick him just yet. I'm definitely gonna do it though. I guess we're Angora main today. Dartses is benched. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with Rotos here, and then Bayek. Plus 4 Bayek, that's probably gonna deal a good amount of damage too. That's interesting to face. Do I just go Donny too? I think, okay, I think we're gonna, you know, he wants this, you know, let's see the smoke. I think he's gonna pick another lockout. Maybe not if I pick Donny, but I kinda wanna go with Donny and hope he goes for another lockout, which I think he might even go for just because he doesn't respect my Donny. And maybe we go for nice ban. Or do I need to go for another reviver? We go mod. I think we go mod. I'm chickening out on the Donny a little bit. He has very stally, tanky team. If the fight goes long, he wins unless I have 2 revivers. Ah, Galleos. That's a lot of damage if he goes first and I don't have immunity, which I'm not gonna. I almost feel like I should ban Galleos in this battle. Some people would say it's ironic that I don't use my Galleos and I'm gonna ban his Galleos. But it's all situational. I always say it. I don't have immunity. I don't have faith in my speed. He has a lockout. I'm getting locked out. He's not getting locked out. I think this is safer. Rotos has pretty good matchup against Nice, even if Nice is infinitely better champion than Galleos. I'm kind of restricted with my champions, and I think this is the smart move. You also need to take into account that, you know, I'm not using meta team, so, you know, the matchups are different than, you know, if I had a different team. And even if Nice might be considerably better, I think this is more prudent choice in this battle. We will see if it pays off, but that's my train of thought on that choice. If I don't explain it, I'm gonna get roasted in comments, but I think it made sense. Okay, how much damage does he do? Not that much damage. Didn't break the shield or anything. Okay. I guess he might be a little bit pissed when he sees it. Wait, do I just do A2? Okay, I don't need to do A3. He has whales up, we just go A2. Oh my god, Bayek passive OP. Every time I comment on Bayek, if I say Bayek is like good, people are gonna, you know, come at me. If I say he's not that good, people are gonna come at me. He's situational. He's not S tier, let's put it that way. He's usable, he's niche, but he's not all powerful. And I happen to have a dead dealer Rotos. He's not bad. I would, you know, if I had him, would I use him in arena? Definitely. You know, he would be one of my best champions, but A1 or A3. I don't think I'm gonna proc the passive with A1. Oh, almost. Oh, can we get another? Can we get another one? Damn, I almost wish we did kill it with the Ward of the Fallen Brock. Okay, come on, one more. Okay, no. Would have been good. I could have gotten, if I got extra turn there or from the previous attack, because I think I got extra turn from his counter attack and my passive blocking, not the A1 blocking. So if I got one of those A1s proc extra turn, that would have been game over for him. Okay, I do just A2 now, not the A1. With Ankara you always have the choice that maybe it's not even worth to use the A2, never mind like saving it for something specific. Maybe it's just better to feast for the extra turn. Okay, we could go for kill orb on Maritska, because I do have attack buff, but I think I'm gonna play the long game and I'm just gonna kill nice and steal some health from Grixia and kind of try to reset the battle. This is my Maritska Rotos matchup strategy, that's why I'm always I don't hate the Maritska and Nice are very commonly paired together. It's very powerful combo, one of the most powerful ones out there, but Rotos happens to have the tools against it. Just like I was talking about Bayek and Solanar, it's kind of situational. I feel like sometimes, sometimes people have different opinions about things, and that's fair enough, but I don't want my, I don't want my audience to think like Redditors. We need to use our brains and think about the situations, and it's not, life is not black and white. I think we can all agree on that, but so sometimes it feels like some of the lost sheep are in the comments. Okay. I don't know if I should have gone for Grixia or Bayek kill, but he doesn't have the unkillable yet, and we're below 50% though. If I could kill them nice now, oh, he does have it. If I could kill off the nice now, the battle would be over. Can he kill Rotos with Bayek? I think he can. Rotos has stolen some health and he doesn't have defense buff. Oh, okay, he didn't even go for it. Is this not a nuke Bayek at all? Okay, I don't know if I have enough damage. I didn't hit that hard on the nice with the previous hit. But I think we have to go for it, because if I have the damage then the fight is over. Okay. I think that was kind of... I barely killed the nice. It's pretty high max health, so... The A2 on the turn before didn't do a lot of damage, so I wasn't... Okay, now with the Bayek did damage. Was that like a Bayek without 100% crit rate? I'm a little bit confused. Not that 61k on my Rotos is incredible, because he takes double damage, but he wasn't even breaking the shields on my supports. I think it was not like full crit rate on Bayek. There's like a few ways to... Wait, no, Bayek is not in this faction, is he? No. There's kind of few ways to learn the champions, and I think the worst way is to like read the kit and then make, your opinions based on that. Of course, that's what you have to do at the start, but it's better if you can actually play with the champion, or at least play against it, which I have now done a little bit against Bayek, like, bunch of battles. I might not have him. I have seen people build Bayek both as like tank and nuker, but definitely it seems to be that the more prudent thing is actually to build Bayek as nuker. They're always in, not always, but most of the time they are in Stone Skin and nuker like that guy. But I did see a 9-piece Mercurial no damage Bayek, I think yesterday. But usually, he's in there for the passive. But they actually built him as a nuker, and it's kind of an interesting choice, because he doesn't have a high health pool. So if you can crit against him with anything, even if you deal just really high damage without crit, he's kind of potentially killable with the low base health and so on. Of course, if you have shields and heals, or maybe some, block damage or unkillables, it can be different, but Rotos seems to be able to deal with him pretty well, and Death Dealer is obviously a counter against him, and I think based on my battles you might, get poorer impression of Bayek than I think he is. I think he's good. I don't think he's S tier. And I think Rotos is good matchup on him with the specific build that I'm running especially. So even though I'm mostly winning against Bayek, I don't think he sucks or anything like that. I think he's pretty good. Would I rather want Niamhe or Maritska? Most definitely. But I think if I were to get Bayek, I think I would use it a lot, and it would be one of my main champions, I'm sure. Well, you know, I would be more sure if I had him and if I could get to play with him, but at least I've played against him a bunch now, so... And the thing about building him in Mercurial, I always say it, and I feel like people too often are thinking too black and white in this game about like builds and strats, like something is good or it's not, or these kind of things. But you can build champions differently. You don't have to use the same relic or build that everyone else uses on a champion. You could go for a fast Embrus in a speed team, or like if you generally have a lot of turn meter boosters on your team, like Galatir, might make sense to build Embrus like 330 plus speed. Or if you're running a lot of setups like the one with the Vulcanus that I battled earlier, where you're running Go second team and everybody in your team is in a Stone Skin or Mercurial, maybe it's worth it to build Embrus on purpose, slower than average. It's not black and white, it depends. And you need to playtest. You might get roasted if you do something different, but it's worth trying out stuff. I don't know what I want to do here. He took my Armans, which I don't like. A couple of sessions ago I was kind of experimenting and not playing with Armans. It wasn't good. Even though Armans is very inconsistent and, you know, basically like I don't think there's like any situation where Armans is better than Fabian, at least that I can think of. Fabian is just vastly superior version of Armans. That being said, he's still good. He's my only speed threat and he has my best speed gear and so on, so I kind of he's often my best bet to go with. I feel like I need to pick him in every battle regardless of what the enemy picks. Almost regardless. Kind of like Predator. Predator like regardless. Predator always first pick against anything. Armans, maybe once in a while I don't pick him, but usually I should. And it's better to blind pick him than something else on my account in my experience. Okay, he took Harima. He's clearly anticipating me going Rotos, I guess, because Harima is not very popular or meta pick. I think we go Embrus. I think maybe we let him have the Rotos. Maybe he wants to play with that, but we could go with the Embrus too, it's fine. I do like the Rotos nice matchup, but it's not like we have to do it in every battle. But I don't know what to last pick here. Donny? Should I go with Donny? Feel like Donny passive might save me early on from nice block reviving somebody. Wait, oh fuck, did I just keep, oh my god, I picked Leonardo instead of Donny. I feel like I need to remove Leonardo from my bar, because so often I click Leonardo when I'm supposed to pick Donny, but I always go back to Donny because they, you know, they look the same. I'm not paying attention to the bandana, but I think I need to remove him from the health bar. I don't think I've logged in Leo accidentally too many times, but I've clicked on him like 1 trillion times and then I always take him off and go Donny. Fuck. Has that ever happened to you guys, that you picked the wrong turtle? I think we go Armand Span, yeah. Especially since I picked Donny, though he still has Galatir buff strip, but I don't want him to have a full team of buff strippers. Maybe Donny is not the worst, but I don't have high hopes on him in this matchup. I mean, Leonardo. I wanted Donny. Well, the session was doing almost too good. I needed to make some mistakes, otherwise it would not be a Shinny video. I had to make some blunders. Well, you know, he does have a buff strip. I do have double reviver with 2 nukers, including Leo's like buffs. Maybe they can be useful. Who does he have on polymorph? Harima is in polymorph and 6-star blessing. That's not great. Do I go for nuke even though Harima has blocked damage? I think I go. I'm gonna get roasted again, but I go 8-2. We can hit 2 people. We will get the cooldown back and it's not gonna be quick battle. Plus we're gonna proc the Nilamhe passive and everything, so I think I just use it. Not that it did a lot of damage. Oh my god. Harima almost one-shot my Embers. And I like barely tickled him. I think we go 8-2, right? Not 8-3. Yeah, 8-2. This might be the first battle where I use Leonardo in live arena. I think I misclicked him like once, maybe more than once, but yeah, I don't even remember how that battle went. I might have surrendered it instantly. I don't have a lot of practical experience of this. I do have a lot of practical experience of misclicking, but not this specific one. It's kind of crazy how many times I picked Leonardo, but I was able to switch to Donatello in time. I'm surprised this didn't happen a lot more. Okay, we're not doing too bad. I think since he only has 1 reviver in the team, even though he does have Niamhe, he's kind of not super keen on opening the battle with Galatir on the 2nd form, clearly. And we were kind of able to turtle ourselves of like surviving a couple turns, if you pardon the pun. Okay, pretty good. I don't think we're gonna proc Niamhe passive. It's sometimes you can't see how much health they have. Okay. I guess he had enough. It's the same deal with Rotos. Sometimes Rotos looks like he's 30% health and he doesn't have ward or anything, but he still procs the passive. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Those for passives like Niamhe and Rotos, those gemstones that heal you, that revive you with 10% more health when you get revived, those can be situationally really relevant. I think especially on Rotos, but Niamhe as well. I don't know if comeback is in the table here. Should I even revive him? I'm gonna revive him, but I don't know, like he's gonna die instantly, I'm pretty sure. I'm still gonna do it. Okay, didn't even really do a lot of damage with the recoil either. Yes, pretty fat shields on the team. Impressive. Oh fuck. I only have one debuff right now, so I would remove it. Now I have two. And Ankara Revive is on cooldown. Now I'm not, I think it's over. I guess using the Revive, there was a mistake. Like, I felt like it's gonna be like an endless situation where it's always, you know... When Ankara gets a turn, they're gonna move before Empress takes a turn, because Galadriel has turn meter manipulation and everything, so... I think we probably were screwed either way, but... I should have tried to save up the revive. Is that 2 losses in a row? Oh, not 2, okay. These guys are like very same points. I was thinking, am I fighting the same people, but no. Pretty good, it was kind of a close battle even with the Leonardo. I'm sure it would have gone better with Donatello. We would have been able to spam our abilities a lot better, and the Galadriel lockout would be much less threatening. Okay, we got like a full speed team with Lamasu. I'm almost tempted to pick Sulfuren against him, even though he has Fabian. I think I'm gonna do it. But which snooker? Rotos or Empress? I think I go Empress on this one. Let's see if it pays off. This time I'm not gonna misclick the wrong champions. Okay, here we go. I might be a little bit Debbie Downer today, even though I'm drinking energy drink, but I'm kind of in like a low mood. I've been still I've been still fasting, and I had a pretty intense workout today, and it's been like a few hours after that, and I didn't eat any carbs or anything, so I'm kind of a little bit mellow. I kind of have these mood swings that on some videos I'm super hype, and some videos I'm like derping. I'm making some progress. I don't want to do this forever. I think I'm gonna do this for like maybe 1 or 2 more months, and then I'm good. This is not gonna be a lifestyle. This is a challenge to me. I don't want to be fat, and once I'm done, should I do A2 or A3? I don't know. I think I go A3 on Marius actually, because of the intercept. Okay, maybe that didn't pay off. I'm not gonna make the mistake of getting fat again. I have learned my lesson. After I'm out, then I'm out. I'm not meant for this life. On fishing, on summer, when I'm gonna go fish, I already vowed to myself that I'm gonna be primarily rowboating, not using a motor, and I'm gonna be like what's the word? I forget what is the English word for it. I'm gonna be trolling, and I don't mean internet trolling, but I'm gonna be I will have the lines on the water, and then I'll just row on my rowboat. And that's gonna be my exercise. I'll still lift weights, but I don't want to go like that's gonna be much more fun to me than going to run or something like that. That's gonna be my cardio, just fishing. I need to get a better hat though. I have like one good hat, like so that I don't disintegrate from sunburn. I have one good... I have one good big hat, But the thing is that it often is kind of windy when you're on lake, or especially if you're on sea. And I need a better one. I need one that doesn't fall off when I'm like I don't have to like touch it if it's windy or I'm going ham in my row. Which one should I polymorph? I think I go for the Nuker. I don't want to die now, it's too close. I don't... Okay, feared. I need to get one that for sure doesn't fall off and I don't have to like, you know, touch and try to keep it on my head, and like that it would like, what's the word? It would hinder with my concentration, or just, you know, make me rock the boat or anything like that. One that I don't have to worry about it. Like, I need to buy a better hat. not a massive massive thing, but just something in my mind when I have been planning what I'll do. Also, there's like this one place that here on the local lake where last summer was like all of the fish I got was on the same place. I need to try some other spots next year too, but it was like always the same spot where I get all of the fish, so I think I will first try one other spot that I have in mind and just do like a small, like do like a circle on like a one very small lake, and if that doesn't pay off then I'll go do the old spot, but I'm planning to do a lot of row fishing. That's gonna be my new thing. And then I can eat candy and actual food and enjoy life. By the way, even though there has been a couple losses, not too many. Do I have only like 3 losses today, and one was because I misclicked on Leonardo. But Ankara has been working out. I'm almost definitely sure that it wouldn't have gone as good if I picked Duchess. Bolster and Polymorph are kind of both out of the meta, so Duchess may make a comeback at some point, but I need to adapt. The thing about it is that it's not, you know, it's the same thing for everybody, don't get me wrong. Most people have the same issue that you don't have like every single champion, so when there is new meta and like things change in the game, it's usually pretty obvious pretty fast what's the meta thing. But if you don't have the meta thing, then what's the changes you need to do? It's not as obvious because nobody else is doing it, or you don't encounter what you're doing on other people, so it's kind of I can just look up what other people are doing on like what build is Crucian running on his mod. I don't think he's gonna run mod. He's gonna run like +4 Galatir and only Mythics plus Predator. I know that's the meta, and you know that's not my meta. I don't have those things, so I need to. I can't get as much. I can learn from other people's gameplay as, like I can, but not as easy. I can't just copy paste things from other people. I can't copy paste the actual meta. I need to figure out my own new meta with the new balance of the Mercurial dominance and polymorph destruction. Like I've been saying, even though I haven't made any progress on my Sulfurion for many months, I just haven't gotten him in the shop. But at least I have 2 buff strippers. I can't go for UDK ban. My plan for many months, even though I haven't made any progress, has been to go for 6-star Sulfurion Soul. That's not happening. That's definitely not happening anymore. Sulfurion is kind of semi-benched, and it looks like Duchess is gonna be as well, because, well, I mean, I'm gonna try her in Mercurial when I get there. But as I was, I think, talking earlier on this video, it was at the start, I think it's been a little bit gap between this point and that chat, but I think Mercurial helps those champions that have some good utility, especially with their passives, but are not tanky enough to get to use that utility well. And Dutch's utility is that she has a little bit better stats than average, and her passive reduces AoE damage. That's the utility. There's like no other utility. She's just there as a fat cow. Pardon my friends, but Ankora and Maud have other kinds of utility, and if they can be as tanky as Duchess or more tanky with Mercurial, that changes things. And I don't know if, you know, even if I got my Dutch more tankier suddenly, I don't know if that would I don't know if that would be relevant when I can have other revivers be almost as tanky and also do other things. So we'll see, but that's kind of my suspicion. But I can't do Mercurial Dodges just yet, and I wouldn't bank on it that Mercurial meta is gonna last forever. I don't think anybody does, frankly, unless you're like new player maybe. But is like Bolster, Shields, Polymorph, are they gonna make a comeback? Who knows? And if they do, when? Is that gonna be in 4 years? Is that gonna be never? I have no idea. It depends what Plarium puts out. Just do A1. Okay, it's not really fun facing this UDK, but we're almost out of the water. Rotos might actually get to use his abilities in a couple minutes. By the way, not I have like intention of doing it, but like I've been meeting a lot of UDK recently. Like people are just being jerks to me. Not that I have any intention doing it right now, but I'm just saying, just putting it out there. If you pick UDK against me and you lose, you know, then the gloves are off. Let me just say that. We are not, you know, it's game is on, baby. If you go for UDK, it's so annoying to go through this crap every other battle. The game is on. If you pick accidentally one nuker and you pick UDK against me, I'm gonna ban your nuker. I don't know if that is really gonna threaten anybody. I'm not sure if other people make that mistake as often as I do, but just putting it out there. Okay, Rotos got giga screwed by the life harvest. I don't know if we can make a comeback here. By the way, this is what I was alluding to before, that the health bar is very deceptive. Now that he lost max health, it looked like Rotos didn't have any health at all, and it was gonna die to the Marius A1. But even though it looked like he had less than 50% even of his current max health, he actually had more after the revive, and didn't get one shot. It gets really confusing. There's like some bugs just in general with the max health display, but especially if any amount of health is destroyed, then it just completely scrambles the visuals. Okay, he has somebody like on 6-star life harvest. Oh, UDK, of course. This fucker. Okay, it's looking pretty bad now. I don't know if comeback is on the table anymore. Yeah, I was talking smack, but UDK is pretty hard to do. We were so close, but it took like 3 minutes for that stone skin to fall off, and at that point Rotos died and lost all of his health and didn't do any damage. We almost got there. It's so annoying. Anyway, I will have my day when I beat the UDK enjoyer, and I'm gonna gloat it on video, so be prepared for that. By the way, now that... wait, can I talk about it? I feel like I almost have to double check. I think I can talk about it, but I'm not like... fuck. Okay, I'm just not gonna say it. There's something that I'm pretty sure I can talk about now. Kind of related to something that they already did announce, but maybe I can't talk about it just yet. Okay, I'm just not gonna say anything. Something, you know, interesting I'm looking forward to, but maybe... I think I can talk about it, but I'm just not gonna do it just yet. I'll ask. I'll talk about it on next video. Obviously something related to PvP though that you guys might find interesting, but hold on for one video. I think I go Rotos and Nakarada, or Empress and Nakarada. If I go Empress and Nakarada, is he gonna ban Predator? Maybe. Wait, oh no, he has Empress, fuck. Rotos and Nakarada it is. If I went Empress and Nakarada and he banned Predator, Nakarada would protect armaments, but I don't know if that would even be bad. But obviously I have to go for nail ban. If we had a nuker on Mercurial and one reviver, then nail is gonna be good matchup starting from that. You're not gonna ban it and you just ban their other nuker and it's automatic win. So it's gonna be tricky to play nail in the future, though this guy went with triple nuker, which is probably to play with this, or I guess quadruple, but you probably want to pick more than 2 nukers with nail, or her and 2 nukers. Like, unless, like, otherwise you might face the scenario that I just laid out. But right now I only have 1 reviver in it, so I'm going for nail ban. And I went Nakarada for the immunity and shields to try to deal with the Comidus. Okay, the Comidus is not in Mercurial and not even in Intercept. That's pretty good. So I think I'm still gonna go for... It is in Lightning Cage. I'm just gonna go Marius A3. Okay, we got that, and I wasn't sure if it was the Stone Skin itself or if Lightning Cage just procced. But we didn't get it regardless. Okay, he didn't even wanna blow his load against the... I have like 1 champion in immunity, 1 was in Stone Skin that could have been bombed, but Mode had Mercurial and Predator had the passive, so he opted to save his stuff for 1 turn, which I think makes sense. Was a sensible choice. Okay, we got him stunned now though. Pretty good for me. We just go nuke, you know. Oh, we did buff strip the Empress too. Okay, then there's like no hesitation at all. Okay, let's go. Predator is overrated. That's what people were telling me recently. It's a conspiracy of whales to try to tempt the free-to-plays to buy him. Definitely not worth getting Predator. Trust me. That's what I've been told by higher powers out there. Well, it's not over yet, so let's not get too happy, but it's looking pretty good. We kind of... that was both the Predator A2 destroying their health and passive, but I also have Ankora in 4-star Blessing, so this is a bigger life destruction than usual. It was 3 different things at once, destroying their health. You can only destroy their max health by 60%, by the way. So I think we probably got the cap done, or just about. It's not gonna be more than that if we get kills. Maybe Marius has a little bit less health destroyed than Empress and Comidus, yeah. I think because Marius was polymorphed, right? And we didn't hit him with the first A2 nuke. That's why, I think. Yeah. Empress did a reasonable amount of damage. Who do we want to polymorph here? I guess we can go for... Nah, we can't go for anybody except Marius. We'll take what we are offered. No whale. I can't kill the Comidus without 3%ing his resistance. And Empress got his Mercurial, or I mean Total Guard proc there. Okay, come on, don't bomb us. We're so close. If you take the win now, I'm gonna be sad. Comidus, you bastard. Oh, it's not over yet. We can still win. We have 2 bombs. I think we can take it. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I had stacks. Now it's looking really bad. Ugh, we need some dodges and heals from A1. Come on, Predator, you don't want... it's over, it's over. We're gonna die to the bombs. He has Total Guard, so we can't kill it now. Oh? No. Damn, Mercurial is so OP as fuck. Nah, we can't win. We're gonna die to the bombs, we can't heal because he has Total Guard. So close. I thought we destroyed the Comidus max health enough that he couldn't bomb us, but he could. We can't blame it on Predator. Angora build is terrible, by the way, even though she is in Mercurial, but we can boost her stats a lot. Necret 2, I'm gonna get her in Mercurial. Every time I talk about Necret in Mercurial, multiple people point out to me that they don't think it's gonna be worth it, because he's gonna lose an extra stack of Total Guard when you hit his protected targets. I think it's still gonna be worth it. He's gonna be immune to bombs and CC, and we can build him a lot faster, and I think it's gonna be worth it. I could do Necret right now, but it would be like, all accessories would be like flat attack, and I'm not gonna Chaos or 3, random crappy accessories on Necret to get him in 9-piece Mercurial just now. I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna Chaosaur it. Or if I get like a quad banner, I'm gonna Chaosaur it. Maybe it's gonna be good for him, maybe somebody else. That would be worth it, but I'm not gonna Chaosaur everything for Necret. I would do it for Maud, but not for Necret. I wouldn't be happy about Chaosauring all 3 different accessories for Maud either, but I would consider it. If I had like Defense Amulet, I would not Chaosaur, I would just use it until I get health 1, but... Okay, that's a pretty powerful team. Okay, I ended up going for Duchess because he didn't pick any lockout just yet. And the whales can be pretty good for protecting my team from his single target block revives on both of the nukers. Plus, if Duchess is not getting locked out, that could be pretty good. I'm probably still gonna go with... Okay, I think we go Angora. Yeah, I was gonna go with double Reviver most likely in this matchup. Now who do we ban? That's the question. I kind of want to ban Nice. I don't get to do that too often. He does get tons of protection of his team. Maybe I should just go Theodosia ban. It would be super cool to block revive the Empress and ban Nice. But then again, Theodosia with the whales and Stone Skin is just BS, and it's gonna get heals and increased defense and unkillable. So I don't know if I can easily kill his team with AoE damage either. I'm kind of what's the word? I'm like, my chair is like swallowing me in. I'm just going lower and lower and lower. Okay, that's not a terrible start. I don't know if I have enough damage to kill anybody with the A1 though. Oh, okay, I think barely. The Sifi looks very low health though. If it's definitely gonna die to A3, maybe even A2 through the defense buff. That's unusually low health on Sifi. Oh, okay, we can go for block revive instantly. Oh, what? How did I not have enough damage to kill the Empress? It didn't have like any buffs. I feel like I should have done more damage than that. A little bit let down. Should have gone for A2, but I didn't conceive that my Predator could lack the damage to finish off the Empress there. Unfortunate. Am I gonna get block revived now? Come on. I can do it. Yeah. We're good. We're good. Okay, Sifi's out. Maybe I should have committed seppuku against the Empress, but I think Predator can still at least finish off the job with A2, I hope. Now this would be embarrassing if it didn't even die to the A2. That was kind of tanky Empress. It has surprisingly high defense or some kind of damage mitigation. It's not that high health, but I guess I just wasn't proccing Helm Smasher against him at all. Okay, Empress was the final boss here. Nice wasn't really that scary. He committed seppuku, not my Rotos. Okay, that's cool. 50 gems. We probably can do only one battle. I'm definitely gonna spend a good amount of gems next week. We have 9 days left of the season. And past week I was kind of playing short sessions. Not really intentionally, but I was kind of chilling out. I was keeping up with the grind, but I wasn't. I was playing a lot less than other people. Let's put it that way. So we have dropped down a little bit to rank 300. I'm planning to play a lot next week though. So I think we're like 300 points below. Yeah, like 300. Yeah, I can do it. I don't know if I'm gonna get the top 100, but I can definitely catch up with the battles. I just need to play full sessions and maybe double sessions next week on some days. Anyway, it was pretty good session. We got, was it like 7 or 8 battle win streak? Then we had kind of back and forth, but it was pretty good. I was mostly not using dodges today. It was kind of Anchor remaining, which makes sense. I haven't used her in a while because she just felt so squishy, and trying to make her tanky to not get one shot means that she's not gonna be very fast. But now, I mean, now she's not that fast either, like 311 speed, it's okay, but we're using like 5-star banner and crap gear, and we're not using big boy glyphs here. The Mercurial set itself gives you a lot of speed, so I would expect that we get a good 50 extra speed quite easily on her, and then it could actually be kind of fast and still tanky and make use of the passive and the other utility with the A1 and A2, especially with the lockout. Anyway, I'm kind of low on energy today, so it's one of those days. That's about it. Have a nice day and see ya.